alive. Welcome to. Let's get this rolling. I'm eating tacos, so you're gonna have to deal with that for a while. Oh, this is too loud. Hold on. There you go. Nice. All right. Do we have any live stream questions today? Live stream questions. Am I going live today? That is the live stream question. Yes. But it was asked yesterday, so no. I've brewed some saffron masala chai, and I think it's finally cool enough for me to drink. So, I'm gonna pour myself a beautiful cup of masala saffron chai. Nice. All right. I'm in Unibright right now, by the way. I'm very interested in Unibright as a project. The only crypto I'm actually interested in because it's the crypto that makes boomers able to use crypto, essentially. Like, oh, that's too complicated. No, Unibright's made so that boomers can use it. All right. Start with Bitcoin, yeah? Like, this compression, I wouldn't say unprecedented, because we've seen this level of compression in the past. Namely, here, the reading is essentially identical. Where we have the initial expansion, and then the compressionary range just envelops all of price, like so. And we're actually seeing about the same amount of time here, too. Wow. Let's compare these. Show me rock. Just kidding. $131. This compressionary range started here. Oh my god. That compressionary range was twice as long as the current one? That is just obscene. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we just kept going sideways. All I know is that as soon as every CCI period weights itself positively or negatively, Bitcoin will sustainably trend in that direction. It's cool, because you can make money out of that. Like, you can make a lot of money out of that. Oh my god, that's really good tea. I steeped it the perfect amount of time. Didn't let any of the tannins get in. All right. Oh, I didn't announce that I'm live. Hold on. Okay. At everyone, I'm live. Look at that. So, ACAT still works for me, which is nice. Apparently not everyone has that luxury. It's working enough for me to use it, and I think it might have something to do with me using a really old version. Cats has nothing to do with it, but I've had more luck loading it up off of an old chart template. It's like a super... Oh, never mind. It died. Well, I guess we're screwed until TradingView fixes it, which they're actively trying to do, apparently. So, fingers crossed. What am I interested in these days, eh? Let's check out Link, yeah? It's been on a pretty nice trend. Okay. Quad CCI rollup would imply long, which is interesting. As of like 2 candles ago. Nice. Is that a good idea with our current pivots? Yes, because that is TrueNet expansion, and it's fucking blowing off to the moon. Go for it. It's parabolic. I'm long on Link. I'm going to stay long on Link. Good times. Okay. If you are on YouTube, I will happily check your comments and see what you want me to look at. Videos. Can you check out ZRX and Rep, please? I would happily be a representative of your technical analysis. Let's do it. All right, ZRX. Okay. Is this a failed beta version? I would say so. That's interesting. Try the 4-hour chart. I'm wondering how this compresses. Okay. When we look at this cyclically, that makes more sense. Waiting for ACAT to load. Nope, we timed out. Who could have guessed? All right. First period is 380. It's the second period. So let's just do a lower series. 160. Okay. Okay. Active mean inversion with the swing high being like right now. I would not long at this time. I think we're going to see one more kickback, and then you could probably take a long, but not yet. Because this is still compressionary. I don't expect this resistance to be broken. Not yet. Give it like 2 days. I'm holding ZRX, actually, which I'm pretty happy about. Because holy moly, that has gone up quite a bit since I bought it in July last year. That's cool. Rep. Okay. Wow, that's a nice trend. Support is looking to be around 1951. 4-hour chart. Oh my god. You see how clean that is? That's really clean. Yeah, this is good. No, never mind. Ignore the daily support. Yes, it's technically still a support with the CLCP here, but I would actually say that this line right here is your golden ticket. So if we happen to touch like a 2058, I would take a long. That's clean. All right, let me get my other taco. We got one more left. Oh boy. This is a pretty heavy taco. Hold on. Did they send me? No. They accidentally sent me 6 tacos. Oh my god. What a beautiful day to be alive, guys. I have been sent 6 tacos when I only ordered 4. The little things in life, man. Holy shit. I wish I could live stream me eating these tacos too, but my camera battery is recharging because I forgot to charge it. Alright. What's next, fellas? What you want me to look at? Rep is looking really good. I might call this. Just because you have such a sustained trend for an entire month, and the pivot's being respected, so I'm only gonna play that game. How's art looking, eh? Thanks, Dad. You're welcome, son. I love your beard, by the way. Hello, Sedan. Yeah. What would you like me to look at today? I will look at any chart you want me to. World is your oyster, my dude. What am I currently interested in? INS? How's this doing? Nice. Yeah, we got a little bit further to go. That's a good game. Go. I think it's still going sideways. Do you look at stocks? Yeah, man, I can. My fundamentals are, they're okay, but my TA's where it's at. So, anything you want, man. Look at shit. Okay. Polar Star Technology. Okay. Can you take me there? Boo-hoo? Is that a chart you want me to look at? I can do that. There we go. I'm sorry, do you want me to look at this or like the gas futures? Because Boohoo is actually a stock. That's funny. I'll do that first while Busan tells me which one he wants me to look at. Because I feel like oil... What? I feel like you're talking about the natural gas, yeah? That's hilarious. I'm honestly just wondering how the indicators you have help you. They're Bollinger Band derivatives. Essentially, I'll go through it real quick. Bollinger Bands are pretty self-explanatory, except these are automated, so they're defined by readings we get over here, but we'll get to that. CCI is just a mean absolute deviation representation of Bollinger Bands on the 1.25 standard deviation, which is the empirical constant for the pivot of expansion and compression for any distributional period. WavePM is a normalized reading of how wide a Bollinger Band is. You are really, really wide. That means exhaustion, and if there's exhaustion, well, what happens? Well, trend ends really hard. It's a brick wall. If you have a bunch of compression, like so, it means then you're going to have a trend. So, nice. And 3D WavePM is just a heat map representation of WavePM, which we can then use to identify which period is the most overexpanded or exhausted, and which period is the most compressed or has the most potential energy. So, that's the gist of it. It's volatility. It's great stuff. All right. Wow, you took a hit with this, didn't you? I don't want to say exhaustion, because this is new. Do you have the fundamental event that led to this, please? Ooh, malpractice. Uh-oh. That is certainly some selling the news right there, I'll tell you. We are going to load up. ACAT's not giving us anything because it's just completely maxed out. Okay, what we can do is get a mean reversion signal off this. Thanks, I appreciate you doing live and explaining. It is my pleasure, dude. Quad CCI is completely free. Feel free to check my profile and have at it. The other ones are made by Cat with Charts. All right, looks like we need to do the 2 hour because that's maxing out above 600. Oh, man, I don't know if I can eat more than 4 tacos. What's that? You can reasonably assume this is on the 280 period. Yeah. So your mean reversion pivot's currently this, which is really fun to see it bounce off of. As long as we're below the 1.25 standard deviation of the 280 period, we will see sustained downtrend. If, say, we were to break inside, you would want to buy the swing low, okay? You still didn't tell me, man. Do you want me to look at gas futures or whatever the other one was? Because I'll do both if you're not careful. Yeah, as much as I love Jeremy's soul, it's a little bit too gentle for me right now. Let's get some Vivaldi going. Well, I'm gonna look at gas futures. Nope, no, I'm not. Oh, September. Duh. Well. Oh well. Hey guys, I just started to try swing trading. I'm learning candlestick patterns and indicators, but I'm getting analysis paralysis. I like that phrasing. I'm trying to find a strategy and backtesting it, but it feels like I always get conflicting information. Any tips for a beginner trader? Yes. That's a really good question. So backtesting has one really, really big caveat. And if you're not using a tick-based backtest, it's worthless. In other words, if you aren't using every single movement in the market instead of just candle closes, which is what most backtest engines do, the information's unusable, right? Because, say, this wick, all that information doesn't matter to a backtest unless you're using a tick-based backtest. One of the platforms that can do that is multi-charts, albeit you have to pay some good money for that, but it's worth it. And the other thing about technical analysis you need to know, if the strategy can be explained in a paragraph and it is not explained why it works, it is a very likely chance that the strategy was put there as a lowest common denominator to ensure your failure by institutions. And I know that sounds weird, but just bear with me. If you are an institutional trader, okay, you want a predictable market. And the way you achieve a predictable market is by raising a herd of predictable traders. And the way you raise a herd of predictable traders is you give them all the same basic information to use, which is going to be 14-period RSI, candlestick patterns. When you understand that these basic things create pools of liquidity at very obvious points, it's going to get taken advantage of. So, a lot of basic TA is not an edge, it is a trap. You should be very, very wary of any TA, and unless you can answer the following question, you should not use the technical analysis. What is the fundamental paradigm driving this strategy? All right? And no, you cannot use logical fallacies like everybody else uses it. All right? No. It's nature's law. No, I don't even know what that means. People use it all the time for Fibonacci, though. What else? It's made me money so far. It's worked in the past, so it will work again. No. All appeal to authority fallacies. And guess who the authority is? The person you are trading against. The person trying to take your money is the authority. So do not use an appeal to authority fallacy. Fascinating stuff, right? Although the real reason, I'll give you why Fibonacci works. The Fibonacci value is very close to the empirical constant for the first standard deviation for any percentile move, essentially. I might have said that a little bit wrong. You get the point. Anyway, I'm going to go refrigerate my tacos. You're going to tell me what you thought of that rant. I hope it was helpful. The PDF, hold on. Copy message link. Have a book. There, 300 pages for you to work through. I'll be right back. Ah! Can't close this. What's going on? There you go. Close it. A bit of stretching. Ah! Alright, I did it. Oh, be right back. Too many tacos. All right, I'm back. The 6 core principles of technical analysis. Charting and technical analysis or lagging indicators mean that they display information about an event that has already occurred. Using technical analysis alone, without regard to fundamentals or news, is lazy and will often cause losses. Technical analysis should be used as a beacon in the night, signaling that an event or shift within the market or stock has occurred. Often, technical analysis relies on self-fulfilling prophecies, meaning that many people must be watching, believing in, and acting on the same data for signals to become accurate. There's no secret code to markets. Some technical signals work better than others, but none will work all the time. Traders who utilize technical analysis while also paying attention to fundamentals and news too, but fail to remember simple common sense, will eventually get killed. A deep... Oh god, what is this? Get out of here. One must understand technicals for what they are while keeping a clear head as signals come from a day-to-day basis. In the end, common sense is king. Yeah. Alright, I love you. Alright, what else is going on? Check the YouTube comments. There are no new YouTube comments. Any other questions, folks? I'm just going to sip my tea. Actually, I want to play my guitar. Hold on. RTX voice is totally going to screw it up, so I'm going to turn it off. There we go. All right. You guys got 2 minutes before I head off tonight. What you got? What is your favorite indicator? Good question. 3-wave PM. Or I guess a lot up in multi-charts, that would make more sense. It's going to be multi-tracking ACAT, which is a bit of a monster. It's going to seem really visually dense, but bear with me. I'll explain it to you. let's go to the 1 hour chart. That'll make most sense. All right. Gold is very volatile and manipulated, and I love it. Because that's what I excel at. Essentially, what I have been getting hard on about is the 3.2 standard deviation of the longest over expanded period, which essentially states the following. If we tag an outer standard deviation of an overexpansion, the result is a brick wall, essentially, which I will attempt to find for you now. Oh boy, the markets are closing. All right. 3 things. If we go inside the blue band, we tend to go to the middle of it. If we enter a green band, we tend to stay inside of it for a reasonable amount of time until, of course, we see a wave PM cross on wave PM. Right. Best thing ever is when you have a blue band and a green band at the same time. Because if you enter a blue band, we need to go to the middle. And if we're in a green band, we cannot leave it. So, what happens when you have a bearish mean reversion condition combined with the swing high of the green band, which is the CLCP, you get very high probability positions. It's my bread and butter, essentially. Like here. Beautiful. We have entered the blue band with our green band here. This is our entry. And typically with these positions, I only stay in for a couple ticks, essentially. I usually don't wait for the full mean reversion because volatility is really high, and I try to minimize risk as much as possible. So I'm just scalping like 1 to 3 profit ratios. And that's all I need, really. Because if I put a stop loss, say, here at... wow. If I put a stop loss here, I only need really to wait till here to 3 to 1 profit ratio. It's good. Simple. Easy. Of course, 3 wave PM down here is used for condition expiration. As soon as this top red line here turns green, which happens here, then that means trend continuation can occur. And lo and behold, what happens? Trend continuation happens as soon as condition expiration occurs, which is fascinating stuff. All right, how many viewers did I lose from that rant? None of them. Very interesting. Well, any other questions? What you got for me? All right, that might be it for today. It has been a pleasure, everybody. I will talk to you all later. All right, bye, everybody.